Hey, hi, hello. Welcome back to another day in Warsaw. Today we're just sort of exploring, I guess. We've kind of got a loose plan, but nothing set in stone. We're just gonna meander and look at things and explore, and hopefully we come across some random shit. Some random cool shit. Random shit, not so much. I don't really want to see someone's feces in a corner. But cool shit is a bit different. So let's go. Good morning, welcome back to Warsaw. That there is the Palace of Culture and Science, and I think we're about to go to the top of it. Maybe walk through a bit of it and see the exhibitions. Unsure what the ticket actually covers. So let's go and do that, because it looks incredibly impressive. And then we're on to the Warsaw Uprising Museum, which will be fascinating in many ways. So yeah, there's one platform of that palace. Looking at the tourist popping around. I forgot to put the key in the thing.
So yeah, it's still recording.
Yeah, I know. Love a good view. This is the side I really wanted to see, and apparently so did everybody else. This is the side that we've been walking around already. Old town up over there. National Stadium straight ahead. And all the cycle stuff straight down the river there. You can see the Vistula over that way. Literally just waiting to find a spot. Isn't comfortable. Lovely. We are on our way to the Warsaw Uprising Museum, and it pans out to be very interesting because somewhat surprisingly, it's a part of World War II history that I know very little about, apart from what we've learned already on this trip, in Warsaw. So I didn't really know anything about it, but part of it was there was a lot of documentation given to Jews, passports basically from South America, from Paraguay especially, but also Honduras, Haiti, places like that were definitely part of the Warsaw Uprising, but is also quite bloody, and Polish did lose that. Obviously it was in 1944, maybe 45, that the uprising started, and it was basically just anybody who could carry a gun did, and this includes children as well. So I saw a grave back at the Wolfschanze from an 11-year-old who was part of the Warsaw Uprising. So that's pretty full on. But we're going to learn even more about that today, which I'm very, well, not excited about, but happy to be learning more about it, I guess. Exciting in a dark history kind of way. So yeah, let's go. We're almost there now. Korea tunnels. fuck. Fuck. That was a lot. There was a really interesting video. It's about 17 minutes long, below a larger cinema, and it was all about the Warsaw uprising, but from the point of view of the Wehrmacht, who talked about how brutal the SS were. So the Wehrmacht were trying to get Polish civilians through, and the Wehrmacht, the SS afterwards would just absolutely kill them. And the SS were told not to waste bullets and just to club them with the butts of their guns and things like that, which is, we're talking about 500 kids coming out of a school. You know, it's fucking harrowing, guys. Really fucking harrowing. And unfortunately, it seems like we don't learn from our mistakes, because this history is kind of repeating itself in 2 different places in the world at the moment. I think people know which places I'm talking about. And it's fucking terrifying in so many ways. I don't like it, and it's fucking scary. Especially when you hear straight from the horse's mouth these stories about school children just being mown down and clubbed with the butts of guns. It makes me angry. As you can tell here, I'm quite upset about this. And sometimes it takes things like that to pull that out of me. Yes, I was upset initially, but additional things like that are just brutal.